Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Colony Survival. Now I've just been out measuring the distance between the edge of my colony and the banner. So I've measured out, this is 75 meters, this is 50. That is done. I'm going to expand it to the full side every side just so I've got maximum room to work with. I'm kind of regret doing this now because now that I look at this whole base, this design, this centerpiece would have been awesome in smack bang in the center of my colony. And since then I've built this, which was a lot of work, but I can always go back and change it if I want. At the same time, we could just make this the entrance and, you know, utilize all this space, and once we're out we can always expand that way. Don't know yet, we will see. I have gone round though, and okay, well I started messing up here. I started building this wall, which was a mistake because this was the wrong wall, so I kind of invested a lot of time with this only to realize I've messed up. So I have to go and remove all this later, and as you can see here how long it takes to pick up this stuff. This is why I've been marking things out with leaves, because when I got to get rid of leaves, it's just a quick job like this. But yeah, this is the outer wall. We're going to have the inner wall probably about here. And yeah, so far so good. I just need to clear this up, but I won't do that now. I asked for some feedback concerning the houses with the rooftops. Right now it's been a mixed response. Some people say both, some people say straw, some red stairs. So I might alternate them. We will see. We will see. Anyway, I do need to work out what I want to do with my food. Like, how should I do this? I feel it's a massive waste to have, you know, the fields of wheat inside the colony, because that takes so much space. Then again, what else is going to happen inside this colony? Yeah, I'll make a few different buildings, but at the end of the day, you know. So let me go ahead and work out where we're going to build these fields. I'm thinking, you know, this doesn't even look... I actually counted it out again, and this is 75 meters, but it doesn't look it. Sorry, 75 blocks. So yeah, I'm unsure. If I should do this or not. I think what I need to do is go ahead and mark the inner wall, and where I know that I've got room, I'll go ahead and set some fields up. Maybe I'll set the fields up down here for now, until I can come up with a better location. So we were leaving a space of 3 blocks in between. Got it. Got it. So I just want to make sure that when I build this, I'm not going to end up cutting something off that I don't want to. Of course, we've got a couple of mega trees in this corner. Okay, so that's it. That gives us 3 blocks in between and 3 blocks in between. Perfect. So now we know the corner, although this might be expanded. So if I do end up doing a tower in this corner, I will have to expand it. So don't know if I really want to set up these farms right over here. This is the problem without working on a design and knowing exactly what I want to do. It's tricky. But maybe that's something I could work on now. So let's say if we're going to go with this design, how could I do a circled tower here? So I would need the center. Okay, this is tricky, just trying to work this out. Okay, let's do it with leaves. Let's use our trusty leaf blocks, and so that would be with one side, and we could do the I want a bit bigger than that. I mean, are those towers over there too big? Would that be too big to have on every corner? I think so. See, is that too big? That doesn't look too bad. And then we could do it the same on the outside as well. I think that looks alright. I'm just surprised because I got it done the first go. So, just to make sure I know exactly where I'm doing this. So if that's the tower here, we would need... So that's the tower, correct? Yep. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And that should be a tower, even though this is on the outside. Let me just check. So we just hover up here and we can see that looks good. I mean, it's not too... Wait. I say that looks good. That looks wrong. Yep, 5. That's right. No, I think that's right. I was just messing with my eyes for some reason. So if we had these towers on each corner, would that be too big? And I'd have to change the design of my mega towers over there to make things look a bit more proper, to make it all fit in. So let's go ahead and build this up so we can see what it looks like. And what I'll do is I want to build this like first one just to see what I'm going to be doing, and then I'll go ahead and do the rest when I am not recording. I kind of want to like work out a rooftop, maybe have what would be good is to have a peak on top of it, so I might make a couple of those like a rooftop. So yeah, really this wall here would not exist. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Yep, that is looking good. Go ahead and kill these trees. Killed. Just clear the area a little bit. You know, it wouldn't be bad if a game had like a block that was purely for marking stuff out to see what it would look like. You know what I mean? That would be a nice, nice thing to have, like a planning block. So yeah, because zombies would be able to spawn on the inside here, the way I'd have to do it the way I'd have to do this. Oh, come on, get out of here. I'd have to make it so no one can really go in here, or if they can, like if I don't fill this with anything, it needs to be... It just needs to be left blank, or just empty, and then this wall needs to stay in place just to, you know, provide that protection. Because otherwise we're going to have, you know, zombies spawning just in this little area here. And if this is open, you know, they've got an into my colony. So this is the safest way to do it, although I may fill it out. I may just make it all solid. We'll see. Don't know yet. Haven't decided. Working on it. So we're just going to build this tower up. And what I'll do is I'll get one of these on every corner. But if I do this now, it lets me know how much room I have to work with inside my colony. I'm never quite sure what to call it. It is a colony, but I sometimes like want to say base or home, or I guess those are acceptable. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, what I'm probably doing is probably a very common base design that everyone else is, colony design that everyone else has been doing. Just having like a, you know, a maximized space to work with and so on, and which, to be fair, nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Okay, now, I don't actually need to fill this interior. I may leave it open, but I just wanted to see. So there we go. So I could actually keep this open, so if you do come in here, rather than having this like passageway, you get this, which is actually kind of cool. So yeah, that's how much room that would... Did I just hear something? I swear to God, I heard a voice. You guys aren't starting to talk now. It's going to be kind of like I Am Legend, and Will Smith is, you know, the mannequins are suddenly in different locations when he wakes up and he's like, can you talk? And it's kind of going crazy. So yeah, I definitely like having the idea of having an outer wall, even though it just takes up needless space, is something I definitely like. So knowing that, I can now build, you know, I can now expand and build stuff wherever I want. So if I were to move the fields over here, let's see. I still like the idea of planting other things. So we like mix it up. Now what are these? What are these actually growing? I can't see the flax fully grown. But it's like if I keep these square, I could like mix them up. I mean, I could do the trees. The trees are cool, but like he cuts them down instantly, so it doesn't really, you know, that effect doesn't really last. Because what I was thinking is, what if we do... I actually kind of want to get it away from the wall. So flax could go this way. flax can go the full length. Up to 100. That could be kind of neat. That could be kind of neat. Having it go all the way there. And then we could have, then again, so with the berry bushes. I don't think I need the berry bushes anymore, but maybe just to add some sort of, you know, design to make things look a little bit nicer. It's not a bad idea. In fact, the berry bushes could go right up against here if I place them down before I do the wall. But I don't know if I like the look of that. Anyway, let's get the new wheat farms in position. So I at least want to make some room so they're not right up against here. So I can actually work. So would that be a good one? And that will leave me how many blocks in between? 4 blocks. Yep. I think that sounds... What about from the corner? You know what? Let me do it from here. This gives me 3 blocks there to work with. Okay, it's 1 farm. I think we're going to keep them like pretty close together. 2 farm. 3 farm. What we'll do is we'll get these up. I'm going to start recruiting like new colonists to come work. I don't know if I want these going all the way, but we can get them down for now and see how they look. Plus, I want to keep that food up, because as soon as like right now, I've got almost 6,000 food and it's only costing me 200 food a day. That's not bad, but you've got to consider at some point we're going to have a lot more colonists, and that number is just going to skyrocket. Just want to see. I see. The problem is, if I want to build here, I've got to remove all this. I want to build a farm next to it. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I want them all to work at the same time if possible, so I mean, it doesn't really matter what stages the fields are in, but if they are working pretty similar times, then it might just be a little bit easier to keep track of stuff. So for now, I just want to build another wheat farm here. Another one here. And we're going to have another one here as soon as we clear this out. Okay. Whoa, grass, 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 grass. What are you doing? What are you doing? So. Mess it up here, there we go. 6 new jobs. I kind of want to remove the old ones. I might do that now. Let's remove the old fields. Oh, I actually did 8 of them. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to tidy up all this stuff myself, but that's no big deal. I might just break off this a little bit more, add one more row. Also gonna need new crates, of course. And what I could do is add these fields on both sides, you know what I mean? That's no big deal. So one more farm. 2 more farms. Here and here. Part of me wants to do one more, but I'll resist. Okay, now we want some crates. I may end up putting these crates elsewhere. I don't know how I feel about having every one. Maybe like at the edge, because I want to do a pathway in between here, making some sort of border. What I'll use for this, I don't know. We do have this dirt. That might be a nice little way to break it up. Using the woods as well could be good. Stone might not be a bad one either. Like, how's that look? Because this is going to be a lot of brown, although it's not going to be too brown. Look, how's that look? Flat, you know, flat packed dirt. There we go. Got all my workers coming here to get to it. These fields I'm going to have to pick up. That's no big deal. Oh my god, that's going to take ages. Okay, yeah, I'll do this later. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Join me again next time. Until then.